Welcome to the podcast, which is all about the world of marketing on television through TV shopping networks and infomercials. Are we on the air? I'm your host, Sean Wilsey, and for over 30 years I've hosted shows on cable shopping networks, generating hundreds of millions of dollars in sales, and now I want to be your guide into this world, explaining how it works, why it works, what doesn't work, and introduce you to the people who are making it the success that it is today. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to kind of deviate from our traditional format of, I don't know what I was going to say, being educational. I think we're all going to learn something, but it's time to start officially now the show you've helped put together with your votes on my Facebook of the worst commercials, most annoying commercials of all time. And this is going to be a multi-parter, I can tell you already. There's no way I could cover all of them just in one. I want to narrow the focus on this one strictly to be the local commercials. And I was reluctant to even do this. I thought it's not fair necessarily to pick on local commercials because sometimes they're working under very low budgets. But with the consolidation, corporatization, if you will, of so many businesses, what can be local can actually have some very deep pockets. And so there is some big money to spend for local commercials. And so I figured, you know what? No, we're going to do this. Let me back up, in fact, even one step further here before we get into this, because I think this is just going to be an entertaining, I hope, show to enjoy. How this really started was on the last show, because on the last podcast, we looked into the Check My Zip Code commercial, and that was supposed to be entertaining, and of course I wound up digging deep into this and getting very profound with it, as I have a tendency to do. So I'm going to try and keep this a little less profound. We're not going to overanalyze. We're just going to listen to what is frankly some commercial garbage in some cases. Potentially. My fascination with bad commercials goes back to the 1970s, and I'm just going to play this little bit for you. If you were alive back then, you're going to remember this commercial immediately. Product called Oven Fry, and it was the opening of the commercial that just set the stage. And it's the opening part of this commercial that everyone remembers. And I frankly think this is partially why I wound up getting into advertising and marketing and commercials, because I remember vividly with my grandmother and my mother watching television, this commercial came on, and it was just like nails on a chalkboard for both of them. And they made their disdain for this commercial very well known to this little, I don't know, must have been 10 years old at the time. Here it is. Product called Oven Fry.
I can describe this fried chicken in 2 words.
These fried chicken lovers don't know it yet, but they're tasting fried.
I'm just going to stop it there. That's the line everyone remembers from this commercial. It was one of these just person on the street things where you had the off-camera gentleman interview these people who were eating this fried chicken. This was a popular thing to do in the 70s, was surprise people. Whoa, what you're eating is not what you think it is, or what you're drinking, that's not regular coffee, that's decaffeinated coffee kind of thing. They thought they were eating fried chicken. They weren't. It came from an oven.
Chicken fried a whole new way.
I cook for a living. I know what fried chicken should taste like.
And this is good fried chicken, very good fried chicken.
It's moist inside, it's crispy outside, and what more could you want?
Introducing a whole new way to fry chicken. Oven Fry, the only coated.
It's basically a shake and bake kind of thing. But if you find this commercial on YouTube, and I'm not going to repost this on my page because it's up there already, and I want you to read the comments, because the comments are actually almost heartwarming. Relatives of that opening woman, who's, by the way, her name is Toppie, and I don't know how you pronounce this last name, Smellie. Because I want to say, is it Smelly? It can't be. But Toppie, whatever her last name is, her relatives found this commercial and were so grateful to see it, so they have a little conversation. Someone said, I've always remembered this commercial from my childhood. Someone else said, I'm so delighted that there's so many Toppie fans out there. Next person says, I love, they're commenting later on in the commercial, I love how she throws her hands in the air to dismiss it as if it were baked in the oven. Next person, Toppie, the most euphonymous name in the English language. David, thank you for this post. I was just explaining to my wife and son how I remember a commercial that featured a testimonial by a woman named Toppie whatever her last name is. My wife didn't believe me. Next person, thank you for posting this. I've waited years for someone to come up with it. So, Toppy rules the planet, bro. So people remember what are, in some cases, bad commercials very fondly. My quick little input into the bad local commercial thing. I didn't know Rebath was a national thing until just recently. But in Austin, about 6 years ago, there was a commercial running for Rebath of Austin. And this guy has his whole family in the commercial. Now, I personally believe that if you're going to, be in the public eye, fine, whatever. Keep your family out of things. They don't. There's too many creeps in the world, too many weirdos in the world. You don't want your family to be revealed to everyone else. But anyway, so this guy decided that he wants to have his wife and his 2 kids in the commercial. They're featured prominently through the whole thing. His little boy, probably 8 years old, very cherubic little face, is, for whatever reason, the part of this that annoys me. The commercial opens with he and his whole family standing in front of a bathroom, and it starts innocently enough.
When it comes to bath remodeling, Rebath of Austin thinks outside the box. Our customers need a safer bathing option. It's our pleasure to design.
Now, there's a gratuitous shot right there of the little 8-year-old sitting in a bathtub, staring, smiling at the camera. I mean, the camera loves this kid, but it's if you're going to show me your product, show me, a senior citizen, or, don't show me a little 8-year-old boy sitting on the bench of this shower. That's not going to sell me on the product. But, okay, he thinks it's cute, so he does it. Anyway, I'm going to skip to the very end, because it was the end of the commercial that I couldn't even tell you what took place in most of the commercial, because I knew the end was coming. And all I could think about, here it comes. Here it comes. We're getting close. Here's the end of the commercial. It's a close-up of the 8-year-old looking straight into the camera.
$100 discount.
Pick up the phone and call Mr. Rebath.
And that's it. Fade to black. Even today, I cringe. Yeah, go away. And, where do I begin? And I mean, it's so irrational, this dislike that I have for the commercial. First off, his pronunciation. For years, I shouldn't say years, but for weeks I thought he was saying mystery bath, because it sounds like he's saying Mr. Rebath. I'm not going to re-cue it up again. But that commercial, it ran for years. It annoyed me every time it came on. I'm sure that he's the most charming child. Well, he's probably a teenager by now, because this was a lot of years ago. But, that one annoyed me. So I guess I can have an appreciation for local commercials that annoy. This one, I'm playing because I had so many people say, you have to hear this. It is for a regional grocery store chain in the Midwest, or the North, called Hy-Vee. They are the dominant chain up there. We didn't have them when I lived up there. Cub Foods was like the big thing there. But Hy-Vee is the dominant player now. And they have a commercial running that actually, when I heard about this, it sounded really nice, because they use music from one of my personal favorite groups of the 1980s. But I had so many people say, you got to hear this. You got to hear this. It's so terrible. Well, let's listen. Let's see. Is it that terrible? The commercial opens with a giant letter H, houses on each side. So the H is designed to look like a house. The wide part of the H on the left and the right is divided into 4 segments like floors. So it looks like you have 4 different floors of a house. There's bedrooms, there's a kitchen, there's a living room on this big giant letter H that you're looking at. So it looks like a house. Okay. Oh, it's a winter scene, by the way. It's a wintry scene. That was loud. For those that don't know the song, it's Madness. Great group, new wave group from England in the early 1980s, a song, Our House. It was a chart topper. I think it went to #1. At least I know it did in England. I don't know about in the United States. But a very well-known song. Just back it up a couple seconds.
Our house is on the run. There's always
obviously they're starting to take some liberties with the lyrics for those that don't know the song. Talking about how busy around, and frankly, you could have just played the song because the song it would have applied. But woman's getting on a treadmill. Okay. Oh, plug for the store. They're showing some vitamins. It's a bunch of family scenes. The video here is just simply families going about their day. Husband and wife. Child's opening some Special K. Child's pouring the Special K. There's almond milk, Silk almond milk. Avocado toast. Okay. Okay, the kids are playing with some Kind bars. Mom's going to work. Okay, Dad and the kids, the Kind bars fell over. All right. The Our House part gets a little repetitious. You know, they could have taken some more liberties with the lyrics, but I really don't see the problem with it. That was frankly a good commercial. You got a lot of product shots. They stayed focused, all about healthy lifestyle. You had the mom and the dad. She was on the treadmill. The kids with the Kind bars, which for those that don't know, it's a protein bar. Almond milk. I really don't see anything. And the music, like I said, music is a little repetitious. You know, after you hear Our House 50 times, okay, maybe we can put that to bed. They could have played with the lyrics a little bit. Oh, there's another version? Oh, here's another version. This time, the letter H, the house, is done in red, white, and blue. Looks like it must be a summertime sort of feeling to this one. Okay. All right. Starting the same way again. Here's the family. Yes, it is summertime. That's nice. Okay, we heard that line in the last song. Okay. Back to the Our House lyrics. They're showing burgers. They're grilling out. Chest full of sodas. They're sitting outside, serving a pasta salad, eating a hamburger. Mom and Dad make things fun. Got some marshmallows. And they're grilling out. And now they're about to light some fireflies. Okay, so Our House. Yeah, okay, we get Our House, yes. Again, they just took the same concept. They just tweaked it for the summertime. You know, the first one was winter. This time they stepped outside the giant letter H that they live in, and they were grilling out, and the kids had some fireflies at the end there, so that was kind of cute. You know, it got a little repetitious, though. Again, Our House. They could have played with the lyrics a little bit more, but there's another version? Oh, okay. Oh, well, we got time here. We haven't heard our time's up signal yet, so we can play. This time the letter H is all done in purple. This must be a springtime scene. I'm just guessing. So the house is in purple. All the rooms are in purple, and let's see. Our House. Here we go. We're inside the house now. What's going on? Oh, it does have a crowd. Okay, not sure what this is going. Showed some desserts. Showed some strawberries. Everybody's wearing purple. Family. I'm not seeing a lot of food in this commercial. Not a lot of product. A lot of Our House. Where's the food? Where's the product? It's people around a dining room table. A lot of food. I'm seeing no product. Flowers, best mom ever. Oh, it's Mother's Day. Flowers make her smile. These are minute-long commercials, aren't they? Wow. They're sitting outside with Mom. Obviously, that must have been a Mother's Day theme. All right, yeah, okay. So a Mother's Day theme that time. Obviously, they were focusing on the flowers, I guess. I'm not quite sure what I was being sold watching that one. That one might have started to annoy me a little bit. Hearing our house over and over. You know, there's an art to making, I don't want to say making fun of songs, but song parody. Steve Bryant does it very well. Most people don't. And I think, okay, I got to calm down a little now, though. That one's getting me a little more riled than the others did. Our house. You know, they could. There's another version of it. Okay. This time, the giant letter H is all done in red. Not red, white, and blue, just red. Matching my mood at the moment. Another 1 minute long Hy-Vee commercial coming up. Let's listen to it. What a surprise how it starts. We're in the H. Everybody's in a jersey, football jersey. Oh, there. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, that was so bad. That's the best. Were they phoning it in when they wrote this one? I hate to re-cue this. I'm sorry to do this. I won't go all the way back, but... Our house, we love football. Oh, boy. I think they got the little 8-year-old from the Mystery Bath commercial to write the lyrics for this one. Families in football. I'm starting to understand why the people in the North hate this commercial. These commercials. They're in football jerseys. They're making some chili. Let's just get through this.
Always gather for the game with food and friends we call. Or else we shop Hy-Vee.
Okay, that's one consistent. We shop Hy-Vee. A lot of burgers, chips, salsa, mild obviously because it is the North. Big family, big group, hot dogs. Not product specific. This is just a general. Oh boy, here we go. We cheer for our favorite team. Oh boy. Big group, 8 people. There's no food being shown in this. There's really no food at all being shown in this. You're an effing grocery store. You failed to show the food in your commercial. You got so wrapped up in showing the people and their little football party. Now I'm annoyed. Now I get it. Wow. Congratulations. Where's my... Hang on. Don't I have an applause sound? Oops. There we go. Congratulations, Hy-Vee. You did it. You beat what the most annoying grocery... Oh, in fact, you know what? I'll end today with what used to be the most annoying grocery store commercial ever. From about 6 years ago here in South Texas. Anyway... but again, that is our time's up signal. We have a new time's up signal that does let us know when we're out of time, and so that does put the top on our show for today. I will close with that, again, formerly most annoying commercial for a grocery store. Please subscribe wherever you get your podcast. We will continue. This is part 1, and we're just scratching the surface of annoying commercials. We'll go national on the next one. Please subscribe wherever you get your podcast. You never miss a show. Plus, you can listen to the archive of past shows. I hope you'll check me out on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Sean Wilsey, and on Instagram at SWilsey. Thank you so much. I mean that seriously, and thank you for listening to the whole thing, for downloading this edition of our We on the Air. This has been a King Bobby production.
Hey, y'all ready to go A to Z with H-E-B and me? Apple in the backpack, crayons, despicable Elmer's photos, grapes. Heroes, glue juice, and the kids who love my name on my pencil case. Quenches the ruler, Star Wars never cooler. Tech gear, you looking VIP. Hey. Wide ruler, college, extra knowledge. Get a ride like VIP. Zip it up.
Find everything you need to fill the locker and the lunchbox for less, all in one place. It's as easy as H-E-B.
Now you say from A to Z with back to school at H-E-B.
Yes, I know, Travis. That's why we give such bargains.